Hello, Alive Again. It's me, Katrinah. I am back for day 82 of our journey through the Bible in a year. Today we're reading Joshua 3, 4, 5, and 6. There's a lot happening, so I'm going to do my best to summarize as quickly as I can. It's good stuff. We're into the stories, which I love the stories because they're our story. It's the story of God's people, which are our people. It's where we came from. So I think it's so cool. So the people of Israel are getting ready to cross over the Jordan into Jericho with Joshua in command. God says, wait for the Ark of the Covenant to pass before you so that you know where to go. He says to them, consecrate yourselves so that you're ready. And when they cross through the Jordan, God stops the waters of the Jordan so that all the people of Israel cross over dry land. Which, if you know anything about the Jordan, it's not a tiny little creek. It's big. And he made it dry land for them to pass over. And they passed into Jericho. And once they passed over, the waters resumed. And God told Joshua to tell them what to do. And they were to march around the walls of the city one time each day for 6 days, and then on the 7th day to march around the walls 7 times. They were told, do not shout, you stay quiet until the last day. After the 7th time around, you shout with a mighty, mighty shout. And in doing so, they were able to defeat Jericho and take over the city. So in reading this, I said that as quick as I could because, there's a lot, a lot that happens. What did God do when he had a mission for his people? He led the way. He sent the Ark of the Covenant before them. He prepared them. He told them to consecrate themselves so they'd be prepared. I lost my train of thought. And he made a way. Thank you. He made a way. He parted the waters. He stopped the flowing river and made a way for them to walk across dry land. And then even through that, he continued telling them what to do. He assisted them. They did not do it without his instruction. I also think that it's really cool how he said, this took a week, right? I mean, it took more than a week, but going around the city took a week. And he said, you stay quiet, you stay quiet, you stay quiet, you stay quiet. After the 7th time on the 7th day, you shout. There is a time to be quiet and there is a time to shout. And it's interesting, the time of quiet was much longer than the time of shouting. 6 days, stay quiet. The 7th day, after the 7th time around the city, that's when we shout. And I think in our own lives, that's a good lesson. Are we staying quiet until the time that the Lord has told us to speak? And then when he does, when it is time that the Lord has told us to speak, are we speaking like meekly, or are we shouting with the confidence of shouting as unto the Lord? Just some thoughts. So, there's so much more I could get into, but I won't because I'm at 4 minutes already. But definitely, if you haven't read today's fully yet, definitely read through it because it's cool. There's lots of cool stuff in there. So yeah, just remember that if we look at God's track record, when he calls his people to something, he leads them, he prepares them, and he gives them what they need. And God doesn't change. So we love you. Everyone's doing amazing, and I will see you next week. Bye.